and that's going to be the Halo Combat Evolved new mission trailer. So you got the it's right here. Just quick little go. You can see it for the fucking what the hell's the name of this thing? It's the Covenant boarding pod, but it has a special name. It looks a lot different than it was before. I think they're called ticks, if I remember correctly. I think they're called ticks. You've got like the almost Halo Wars look. Mind you, this isn't the CE look, and that's kind of what a lot of people were upset about. But I didn't really mind too much because like the Halo Marines kind of look closer to like Colonial Marines than the way Halo Marines looked through the rest of the series. Combat Evolved tended to be pretty different in that regard, so that would have been nice to have seen them. Maybe you have like a specialized variant for Combat Evolved for the Pillar of Autumn because of what the Pillar of Autumn was trying to do during the Siege of Reach and all that stuff. I was going Giorgiante, looking good. But yeah, I'm definitely not too mad about the changes, but it's going.
Halo.
You got the life pod going to Halo.
The Chief.
All that. You got the beautiful panoramic shot.
You've heard the story.
You get the life pod coming out of the Autumn. The Autumn's effectively destroyed. I do believe that's a Corvette, not a cruiser. So it kind of looks like a cruiser.
Halo.
Life pod floats down. You got the silent cartographer shot. This is such an iconic piece of Halo art, and I'm glad they brought it into the trailer and just generally because like when you're bringing up the silent cartographer, you know, Hammer and all that good stuff. So you got the assault rifle here, hunters and Combat Evolved. They're most likely going to actually be
stuff of legends.
So that looks like some sort of thing. Got Captain Keys. Hopefully they got the same voice actor. Okay, let's go back for a second.
Of legends.
Let's see if I can get that. Okay, one. I saw this, and now you do too. She looks like a Neanderthal. That doesn't look like Cortana. I'm sorry. The first time I saw this face, I'm like, it took me a few seconds to think what I was like. If you've ever seen like those like Neanderthal like evolution things where it goes from like Homo sapien or Homo erectus, Homo sapien all the way to humans, and like just like that quick little thing, she looks like the in between a Neanderthal and humans. And I'm not saying she's ugly. It's just I just see it. I just see like a Planet of the Apes, original Planet of the Apes type of character, and that's something that I'm a little annoyed by because you have all the like Halo 4 Cortana is obviously the best Cortana, right? The Combat Evolved Cortana was more like robotic looking. Halo 2, she kind of got a little bit upgrade. Halo 2 Anniversary was amazing. I don't know why Halo Studios 343, all of them, they just every single we got to have a new Cortana. Got to have a new Cortana. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. So I do like the Mark V.
But that's not the story I'm telling today.
Johnson, I think because they're obviously doing. Can you get off my keyboard? Johnson had a stronger jaw, but this is most likely being mocapped by a new guy. Yeah, 1 year before the ring. Is that a Man of War? I'm pretty sure that's a Covenant Man of War. I could be wrong.
I haven't heard.
But you got the Spirit drop, Spectre.
I've started.
Spirit drop shit.
Drop in.
You got like a special like Covenant Honor Guard right here, and you got just some 2 standard grunts. I really like the purple. It's such a Covenant purple. It's just so iconic.
They noticed.
And I'm absolutely in love with it, and it's looking pretty good, to be honest. Okay, dude, the fucking brute plasma coming back before the actual plasma rifle in any form is like any form of media is absolutely disgusting. Like that is horrible. I wonder if you could dual wield, because that was like a fun thing to do in Halo 2. You have the red and blue plasma. Surprisingly enough, this character, the gun model for the plasma rifle, there's a gel blaster. I'm getting it in the mail. But it's actually pretty 1-to-1 with that model. So this kind of feels like if they had Halo Infinite. So you got more Covenant Honor Guard for this Prophet. I do believe this is looking to be. So you got an Elite, obviously, Covenant Honor Guard. I wonder how he got the blue plasma. Fuel rods back in Halo CE. Huge explosion on that. You got Johnson running out with the stanchion, I believe. So this is less Mark V. and more Mark IV. The helmets definitely looks more Mark IV than Mark V. So I'm assuming, and then you got that Mark V Halo Wars chest piece, excuse me, Mark IV chest piece. This did happen 1 year before, and I do believe Master Chief is outfitted with the Mark V during the Far Reach. So that's pretty big. But yeah, I was just like, that doesn't look like the Mark IV. Mark V looks like the Mark IV. And I'm like, because it is. You know, if you have a little Spartan symbol right there, he looks just like Jerome. Yep, and there's the stanchion.
Now you ready to get to
He's
it?
a little missile pod. If you played Halo War, dude, look at Steve Harvey right here, bro. Look at fucking Mr. Potato Head. But if you played Halo Wars 2, you'd know Sergeant Johnson has a shoulder-mounted missile launcher, because why the fuck not? Okay, so there's some sort of Covenant fighting ring. So this was something I really wanted to really them to build, because there's in the books, the elites have like honor duels and shit, right? Obviously, stanchion going in.
Learn to read the battlefield.
That's kind of cool.
This place,
needle rifle looks amazing. Absolutely. I think the colors are absolutely amazing. Like, if you ever played Halo 5, like the Halo 5 color palette was probably one of the better ones in the series. Like Halo 1, I know a lot of people in Combat Evolved are saying, hey, they want really muted tones and stuff like that for Halo. Not super duper shiny, not super duper sleek, but I'm much more for the colorful palette. I understand I don't want super colors and stuff like that, because like sometimes like muted tones, they look a lot better in displaying what you want. But obviously, like the actual color palette for this, it's the iconic purple versus purple. You got more purple. You got some elites in stasis. There's a prophet, which is absolutely
Have you enjoyed
amazing.
your stay so far, Demon?
So I wonder if they're gonna have prelates or whatever the hell the prophets have, like their special fighters.
Sorry to interrupt.
I would have liked to have seen
we're
Johnson.
on the clock.
And then I don't know what that is, like a rage virus or something. These brutes have the Halo 2 armor aesthetic, you know, which is kind of nice.
Jobs
they have the Halo.
They always get complicated.
I'm kind of worried.
Plans change.
Fight right there. Spiker in all of its glory. You got these specialized hunters. I wonder what the white armor is, because if you played Halo 2, the Covenant Honor Guard had more of a gold and red color. This is
my advice.
Silver, so maybe this is a special. And if you actually go back, this almost looks like the Hall of the Arbiters.
Let's get worse.
You know, this literally looks like almost like you got the center stadium in the middle. You know, there'd be like a little thing there. It looks like they're showing the it looks like a Covenant Spectre.
My advice.
And you got the Spanker. I'm so glad they really made this. I hope it's really punchy and you get like a good haptic feedback. 3 new missions, space combat. This is definitely a Covenant.
Bring a Spartan.
Is it, or is it a new Titan? What does that look like? Because like if there's a tabletop game in Halo called Halo Fleet Battles, and they actually have some depictions of a lot of the Covenant vessels. This isn't a Corvette. The Corvette has the little like rounded disc on the top, but there's a smaller vessel than the Corvette called a Mandalore. But this looks huge, so maybe it's not. What is that turd? What do they do to the Truth and Reconciliation? That doesn't even look like it. Okay, you got Hammer coming in, so he's back into the Mark V. Oh, dude, the Mark V looks so good in Unreal. Like, I'm not even kidding. It looks so good. Okay. He kind of just like raw dog that throw, and you got the final Warhog run. You know, to be honest, I'm
Chief, you
really
ever get tired
this
of
comes
being
out
a
in
strong,
July,
almost
dude. I was
silent
like,
type?
if I do this coming out in July, I would have taken vacation. Obviously, I would have. July 28th, a month and a bit. A month and a bit. A little under 2 months. It says PS5, but it's not coming to PS5. Oh, no, that's Gears. Gears is coming to not coming to PS5. This is coming to PS5. Such an iconic game. And then you got all this stuff. This is like the full game. You get some concept art. Ooh. Digital? What if I buy what is this? This is the premium edition. If I buy a physical edition, will I get physical versions of this? Because I have a massive Halo collection, and that's something. You get like this weird like flood thing, and then you got like a hunter fuel rod cannon. That's pretty sick. You got the needle. I really like this because it's like the prototype, the hunter looking like these. I got the little Spartan one you got from whatchamacallit, but from Halo 5 and 4 that it's also an Infinite now, pretty sure. But yeah, this kind of looks funny. It's a little too small because like in Halo Legends, it's like probably almost 2 meters tall, and he looks a little stumpy. But yeah, I hope it happens 23rd for early access. So like you have to buy the premium edition, otherwise you're literally a week late, which is gonna suck. But definitely
Ready to
looking
get
at
to it.
this. But I'm just in love with this little scene right here with the Covenant fighting each other.
You
It's
learn
like
to
the
read
honor
the
duel between.
battlefield.
Not even an honor duel, probably just training.
This place,
It's this alien environment. It's crazy to me because in Halo Infinite, right? They didn't have this. It was just all one North American, Northwest American environment. And then it's like, oh, here's an alien planet with all this covenant structures. And you're like, in Halo 5, they had a myriad of environments, even if it was just kind of all a little samey. But it's just so weird that is that they're able to do this now in Unreal. Maybe it's because
more
of
of a
Unreal.
freak show.
Obviously,
And trust
I'm
me.
really excited for the game. I just don't. I've been excited before, but yeah, I think that that's just going to be it for that one. So thank you all very much for watching. Let's move on.